Sri Saishwaraya Namaha Harihi Om. Offering our collective love at the divine lotus feet of Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba, loving Sai Rams to one and all. We have come a very long way in understanding the science of sound behind the Veda mantras. And in this module, we will cover a very important aspect, as in pauses and holdings. The pauses and holdings are not indicated in many of the scripts. We are grateful to Brother Davor Wykes, who has created these documents, including such important nuances. A single vertical line indicates a break in the line, as you can see in the example below. A double vertical line indicates completion of the shloka or the mantra. Mantras are two types. Those that have two or more lines are called ruks, and those that with single lines are called yajus. You have to take distinct pause between each line and also between the mantras or the slokas. Short pause occurs between two words when the first one ends with a short vowel and the second one begins with a short vowel. As you will see in this example below, yata ishu shivatama. So you have to take a small break and not chant continuously as yata ishu shivatama, yata ishu shivatama. Similarly, a longer pause of 1 unit of time occurs when a word ends with a long vowel and the next one starts with a short vowel. And here also, in this example below from the Sri Rudram, Yo Rudro Agnavyo Apsuya Oshadhishu. Yo Rudro Agnavyo Apsuya Oshadhishu. A pause occurs when a visarga is followed by a compounded consonant. A compounded consonant is, for example, ksha, that has a k and a sha together. Now, as you can see in the example below, namaha kshatrubhya. So you have to take a break and should not chant namah kshatrubhya. Similarly, mahadbhyaha kshullakebhyascha. Then you will see several examples within Rudram. Adhaha kshamacharah. When an anuswara, which is the M with the dot above, is followed by another compounded consonant, jnana or kshema, there you have to take a brief pause. Sam jnanam, sam kshemam. Another important nuance. Bijaksharas such as Om, etc. should not be combined with the next word. There should be a distinct short pause between them. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Short pause also occurs when a word ends with a half consonant within a line. An example below, Tayasman Vishwatastvama. Our documents contain these pauses in two colors. A blue is the short pause that is given, and a red vertical line that indicates a longer pause of 1 unit of time. Overall, again, these pauses are very helpful in managing the breath during the chanting. Now, there are places breaks should not occur while chanting the mantras or shlokas. We should never break within a word, nor should we take a break at where you see an apostrophe in between the word in the IAST script, or like a S sign in Devanagari. These avagrahas are extremely important for continuity, and if you break there, you will distort the meaning of the mantra. For example, Tanura Ghora Papakashini is incorrect. Tanura Ghora Papakashini. Similarly, people chant Uchair Ghoshaya Krandayate. That is incorrect. Uchair Ghoshaya Krandayate. Conjunction of the words with visargas or anuswaras are indicated in the IAST document with a blue italicized letters. And they're also indicated by blue superscripts in the Devanagari documents as well. Please pay attention to them and do not split where such blue letters are there. For example, Stenanam Pataye, also Visargas, Ishavaf Parata. Another important component of chanting in proper meter and along with others is holding. Holding of the sounds ensures there is proper timing and synchronicity in group chanting. A short holding occurs after a short oval marked in the IAST script as thin rectangle, and in Devanagari and Telugu scripts it is indicated by a single squiggle. Yamishung girishanta haste bibharishyastave. A long holding marked as a thick rectangle, or in the Devanagari script as a double squiggle. Again, these holdings are not pauses. They are to ensure that the syllables are pronounced properly. Shivangiritratang kurumahigum sef purushan jagat. Where there is Shivangiri, there is a little more holding on the giri. Tang kuru, because it's a long oval. Shivang is long. Tan long. And then you hold the next consonant that follows that longer oval. Higum si purushan jagat. Now let's look at some of the flaws in chanting. Veda mantras should not be sung like songs. It is okay to sing the shlokas because they are not set to any explicit swara. Second, a lot of people have this incorrect perception that if they chant fast, they are chanting very good. Speed is not the criterion for quality chanting. One has to be perfect in practicing at lower speed. Please record what you chant at a slow speed, have the script in front, listen to them and correct your own mistake. And when you start chanting slowly and you experience the total vibration, you will be able to connect to the pronunciation, the intonation, the duration, the force that is required, the consistency that is required, and the continuity that is required. We should not move the head with chanting, and also the body should be stable, no shaking of legs while chanting, etc. The only thing perhaps you can use is using the hand movement if you needed to be connected to the swaras, not the head and the whole body. One has to actually memorize and chant by heart. When you're caught up in looking at the text, you will not feel and experience the sound. Remember, heart is he plus art. It is artificial chanting, not artificial chanting. Chanting without understanding the meaning is also a flaw. This is also a tough one because how would I know the meaning and how do I remember the meaning while chanting? One has to at least make an earnest effort to study the mantra. And when you study the mantra, the next time you chant, automatically the meaning will come through as you chant, and that gives the total experience and self transformation. Now, chanting feebly or chanting too loud is another error in chanting. One has to chant in a medium scale. The next couple of modules we will cover most important aspect of Veda chanting called intonations or swara. Wish you all a wonderful experience in at least beginning to chant the shlokas properly and before you start chanting the Veda mantras. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.